Alton Towers is home to some of the UK's most iconic roller coasters, but what if they went completely upside down? Today we're taking on some of the park's biggest rides, from family coasters to legendary thrill machines, and imagining what would happen if we added inversions to them. Corkscrews, zero-G rolls, cobra rolls, nothing is off limits. This is adding inversions to Alton Towers coasters. We're going to decide the rides through my good friend the spinning wheel, and here we go. It's Galactica, and I can't lie to you, I've got no clue what Galactica's layout is, so I'm gonna have to wing it. Right, here we are in Planet Coaster, and got the B&M flying coaster type. Switching to the standard trains here. Using the drive tyres. Doing that little pre-lift section. Now building the lift hill, which I believe is 66 foot tall above ground level. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't actually know didn't actually know the layout for this one, so I just decided to wing it. So here we go, building the first inversion, which is actually there. It's the best part of the ride. No one ever talks about how underrated this part of the ride actually is. Most intense part of the ride. And yeah, here we go. I think I add an inversion here. Yeah, I do. This is an added inversion. I'm pretty sure it goes into a tunnel down here. So you probably bonk your head on the tunnel, but yeah, so I added that inversion. Now doing the little turnaround, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, I keep failing. It's gonna hit, so I had to build out a little bit over here. Managed to do it in the end though. Now turn my banking offset to 0 so I can build this inversion, which is a 0-G roll, I believe. Well, I don't actually know what that is. I think it's a 0-G roll. And making this helix over here an inversion by... Yes, making that helix an inversion. Now building that little... Oh, no, building the brake run. I don't even think I completed it there, did I? No, I didn't. Just gonna connect the rest of it up. Yeah. Smoothing it out. Using the auto clicker there. Best way to do it. Smooth it a couple of times all over. And here we go with the POV. Right, now we're gonna POV it. Galactica with more inversions. That is a really bad angle. Right. I'm pretty sure I got the layout spot on. Maybe I might have forgotten a helix or something, but if I did, you guys tell me in the comments. Here we go over the lift hill. Very slow there. Right, down on the first drop. Why is that so slow? Right, here we go through the portal, which isn't even there. First inversion, which is actually there. There we go. Going around that corner, going to the added inversion here, which you probably bunk your head on the top of the tunnel. The I don't know roll. I think it's 0-G roll. Second added and final added inversion. Into a little twisted airtime hill and into the brake run. Oh, that was a short ride. Can't wait to see what's next after Galactica. It's just a little review of what it looks like. Obviously I had to change the colours, but yeah. So that's Galactica done with all the colours, and now I will reveal to you the next coaster I'll be adding inversions to, and that is Oblivion. I'm going to replace this little airtime hill over here with a 0-G roll, I think. Yeah, and now I'm going to smoothen that out a little bit. And there's only one more thing I gotta do, and that's make that bank turn an overbank. Just smoothing that out. And here we go with the POV. Up the lift hill we go here. Overhanging over the drop. Obviously, don't look down. Audio is on there at the moment. I don't know if it's still up there or not. Some people are saying it's taking down, but it's not. But here we go. So down that drop and up and into an Immelman, I believe the name is for it, and then back up into 0G roll, round a little helix there into another 0G roll ish thing, and then over into the overbank turn, and I think it's going to stall. Hang on, nope, and onto the brake run. Now luckily that brake run is not as long as it is in real life, and yeah, back into the station. Yeah, pretty good. I think it's better than the ride in real life, but yeah, that's Oblivion. Now we're on to the final ride. I wonder what we're going to get. Here we go with the spin. Ooh, ooh, it's going to be Smiler, I reckon. It's Smiler. So here we go then, we got the custom over the shoulder Smiler trains. Here we go, that's a little pre-lift section. This build took ages. Honestly, it took me about 25 minutes. That's not that long actually. Anyway, here we go. I've got no clue what the G's are. Oh my. By the way, that's not the finished product. I think you die. Yeah, I don't know what the maximum G's for this are. I think I might have gone overboard with it. But here we go. Then that's that little second. I would say 0G roll, but I think it's a dive loop actually. Oh, and here's the inversions I've added. A double 0G roll into. Ooh. Into this element, which took me ages to build. Finally actually managed to do it. Went into the ground a little bit there, but there you go. There we go into, oh sorry, a double heartline roll. Oh, this lift hill bit I actually changed to add an inversion to it. I think what I've done with it is insane, to be fair. You'll see that on the POV. Then here we go, second drop into the corkscrew. Oh, I've paused. Oh, never mind. Into, this is the sea serpent roll, I believe. The half loop up into the corkscrew, into the half corkscrew, into a half loop. I think it's sea serpent roll, or I might be wrong. And then where this airtime here would be, oh, I've made a double inverted 0G roll into a cobra roll here, which is actually on the ride. And then we go up and into the double heartline rolls, I want to say. Round that little helix, I decided to add an inversion on it at the end. Now we're smoothing it. Nice and quick. Using my auto clicker, the best way to, and there we go, that is it completed. Right, here we go. This is the POV. I'm hoping that it's actually smooth because I haven't seen it yet, and it's also not too intense, but here we go. First drop. Actually, that's not even that bad. Custom trains by Bluely, go check them out. Guess now infinity over the shoulder restraints. Yeah, lift hill. Oh, this is taking ages. The second lift hill is a lot more fun than this one. Reminds me of Python's lift hill. Also, why is there no option? Why can't you put a catwalk on Gerstlauer Infinity coasters. You can't put it on the lift hill for some reason. But here we go, first drop into that little corkscrew. Love that. That's actually quite it's actually quite smooth so far. A little bit rough, but Smiler is rough, so try to keep it realistic. There you go, that double inverted 0G roll into, I don't know what this element's called, guys. Tell me in the comments, because I've got no clue. Into that little corkscrew. Oh, way. Here we go then. Here comes the best bit. Gotta love this bit. Here we go. Little lift hill here. Up, turn, twist around, over a top hat on a lift hill. That is a first ever. Actually, no, it's not, but you know. Got the things right now into the sea, what I believe is the sea serpent roll. Not very smooth there. Don't come at me in the comments, please. Back up into a cobra roll, which actually I made pretty well, in my opinion. Down into some heartline rolls. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna valley here. Hang on. Ooh, it just about makes it. And there we have it. That is Smiler. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and make the bell go ding.